It's tipped and stolen by Kyrie Irving.
Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
And they double up James. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And now a look at the rankings for LeBron. 4th in scoring. And as a distributor, he's been really effective, ranking in the top 10 in assists.
And, you know, going back to a spot near the very top of the scoring list, I mean, he's come up with so many different ways to beat you at the offensive end of the floor. He's almost unguardable.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Timeout called the Rockets. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Tell you what, the way they shot the ball that game, Kevin, it looked like a shoot-around out there.
It sure did, and all the more impressive because they did it on the road. You're not supposed to be able to get that hot in an opponent's building.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cannon, the pass to Ariza. Harden has a wide-open look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Harden's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And Thompson kicks to Varejao. Kicks it out to James. It's stolen. Harden with it. Sean Marion covering. It's Harden with the drive. Cannon. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trailing. Well, the Cavaliers largely underachieved last season. A big part of that was constantly dealing with distractions the entire season, it seemed.
Yeah, it certainly appeared that way. It was always something with players fighting in-house or items getting leaked to the media and causing things to get stirred up. It's very hard when those distractions are circulating for you to be effective.
And so it's Houston with it. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Houston making a switch here. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Houston moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Shot's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And with Cleveland, it was just a train of events that led to the bad environment between players getting into it with each other and saying they wanted out of Cleveland. Some players saying it was about their brand and nothing else. They did everything they could do to get things in order this summer and did a pretty good job at it.
On better footing now, for sure.
Jason Terry is checked in for Cannon. And he banks in the layup. And now a 5-point Rocket lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
And for the Cavs, they needed to have a big change in culture, and they seemingly did that with bringing LeBron back into the fold and hiring Black. You can expect them to be solely focused on winning games this season.
And stolen by LeBron. Now Cleveland moving it up. LeBron is running.
What a finish with that hoop.
Rockets leading by 3. It's Harden with the drive. Terry gets to Ariza. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ariza's got 11 points.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
It's tipped. Stolen by Harden. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
The second chance effort. Varejao. Misses from short range. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. It's going to make you earn it from the line.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Varejao. Miller comes in for James. Harris is checked in for Sean Marion. And it's Waiters in for Kyrie Irving. Daniels is checked in for Houston. Thompson with the bucket.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Waiters no luck. Houston leading by 11. Miller is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Harris. Then it's Thompson. And it's Waiters in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Daniels. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Daniels has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Rockets. And Waiters kicks to Miller. Harris outside. From outside the arc. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. And now here comes Daniel in the break.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's Kanan. He's guarded by Waiters. Here's Daniels. And another 3 for Houston.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Miller. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Dion Waiters. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Daniels.
How many times have we seen him do that? Just batter a defense with his ability to explode to the basket.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
And the shooting percentage continues to climb, guys, here in the second half. They're on fire.
Steve, I like the collective focus since halftime. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Blocked. Here's Garcia. The offensive rebound. Cannon. And the rejection by James. A reverse. And it's laid up and in by Varejao.
You gotta love the low post offense. That was beautiful.
Cannon dishes to Ariza. To the inside. Stolen by Varejao. Now Love inside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, LeBron said last season that he just couldn't see leaving the Heat. But I guess he came around. The championship foundation in Miami, but some cracks started to show, and now he's back in Cleveland.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Haywood's checked in. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And for LeBron Clark, you think from a competitive standpoint, it might have made sense for him to leave Miami?
I don't know if it was driven by competitive reasons, quite honestly. I mean, with the new luxury tax, it had gotten harder for the Heat to add talent to that superstar core. And on the Cavs side, LeBron can command the max and play with some younger up-and-coming players who are a relative bargain on their rookie contracts. But I think it went deeper than that. I think it really was about the pull of Northeastern Ohio being stronger than any other consideration for him and his family.
Deflects the pass. Irving passes to Haywood. Love kicks to Haywood. That falls. Great assist by Love.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Well, that just adds to what's probably an already insurmountable lead. I think they'll be walking out of here with a pretty easy victory.
Steve, I think that's a given.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They trail by 15. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. James Harden, he's checked in for the Rockets. And that one's good by LeBron.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Now, here is Harden. Another shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the Rockets.
Yeah, you can see me and Clark, Steve, shaking our heads. Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. Clark, they could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
Kevin, I love the resilience we saw there. I mean, it really is an indicator of character that when the situation was at its worst, they were suddenly at their best.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
Well, what a great way for them to have kicked off this season series. These two teams play twice more, and no question who's going to have the advantage in those games after what happened here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though, Steve. I mean, the team coming out on the losing end of a game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in games 2 and 3.
You look at the stats, and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for James Harden. He was doing everything right, and the points seemed to come in bunches. He definitely had the hot hand.
Here's Motiejunas. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He misses the free throw. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. No luck that time either. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And that one's good.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Now Harden. Black. Haywood covering. And the shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 18.
And the crowd here, of course, not happy about the outcome. But you know what? We saw a team tonight that came in prepared to do battle on the road, and they clearly wanted to win.
You know, they were determined to steal this game, and they showed it, Steve. Played harder and got the job done.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden.